painted me a different picture. So I know you lie, there's no denying it. They say that I stayed on line, and I saw what you did. I start to snatch what they do, yeah, but I played it cool. Now for the games that you play, I want no part of you. I'm gone, no good, yeah, I'm gone, no one, you know more, I'm gone. My love was here, now it's gone, I'm gone. I got so long, boy, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. You messed up, yes you did. You're gonna pay for it. Since you want to play games, I got to make you hate me. Let me get him shake, nah, release the dragon. Why so confused? Let me tell you what's happening. My own two eyes saw you in another flirting, close and all personal. So what you hurting for? I bet you wish you never played G, right? Now who's the one down on their knees, right? You're so cute, get up. Don't touch me if you try, you're pressing your luck. She's G-O-N-E, so goodbye, baby. I'm the crazy homegirl with the bat, just waiting. I swing it if she tell me to. Give you the blues, you down bad, my dude. We have faith in you. Damn, but it's all good though. My homie told me she ain't even tripping. You good, bro? The signs connected, the dots were traced in, and left you standing without your girl, but she's gone. Your touch, yeah, I'm gone. Don't want you no more. I'm gone. My love was here, now it's gone. I'm gone. I got so long, boy, I'm gone. I told you it was out of there, my G. Tried to warn you. You weren't trying to hear them. Now you ain't got no girl, dog. How you feel? Bye-bye, so long, boy, I'm gone. I told you so.
It's your future. Make it amazing. Discover the power of a University of Arizona online degree. With 100+ programs, you'll never settle for anything less than amazing. Go to online.arizona.edu to apply.
Say you want the done, but you playing hard to get. Don't
Hello,
you
everybody.
want the one? Cause you had it on repeat. I'ma kick you some. Tell me, can you taste it, chick? I know you feeling it. Can't take your eyes off it, no.
How are you guys doing?
Say you want all of me, but can you take all of me? I'ma show you my receipt, yeah. Have you scream your majesty?
Step on that fresh shit, you know how I'm coming. You so well put together, tell me what's your schedule.
Hello,
Let me
Jamia.
pencil you in.
Hi.
Get you up on my level.
Coco. Hi, Share Magic.
Give you cash
Lisa
back.
Lewis.
Games with that short chain. You ain't ready for what
Hello,
I'm about
Sonia.
to
Crazy
bring.
slept on.
Hello,
Maybe you need a
Angela.
pep talk.
Thank you.
Give me money like I'm Cufflo. Show me to the safe. Fuck you all over the place. I'm getting money like I'm Cleo. Set it off in this motherfucker.
Oh,
Strap
thank you.
in, take it
Can you
off
guys hear the
in
music
this
okay?
motherfucker. Yeah. Tell me what you gon' do for me. You ain't ready as far as I can see. Get up on and show me what you got in store for me. Are you ready? That you ready? Tell me what
Okay,
you
awesome.
gon' do
Thank
for me.
you.
You ain't ready as far as I can see. Get up on and show me what you got in store for me. Are you ready? Heard that you're ready.
You ready? You really ready?
Thank you, Coco,
Steady
for your help.
talking like you ready, but you ain't ready.
Put your money where your mouth is. You're scary. Are you ready for me? You ready for me?
Yeah. Shuffle the deck, how you gon' play a little bit? Space, a Russian roulette, I'm just saying. Don't miss your chance, come take it. I got it bad, Ursha Raymond, waiting on you to come tame it. We can make arrangements, locking you down, concealment. Come let me give you this illness. Ooh.
Taking you back to the basics, foreign land and far places, you and me, everything you like. If you ain't scared of heights, we can fly. Go and pack your bags for a week. Long stay, temptations, overnight vacations. While at sea, this nigga be the realest. Wait till you feel this hair, you smelling from cheek to cheek. Done.
Hey guys, welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. How are you all doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to honor your time and honor our guest time. They are waiting for me in the waiting room down below here. So we'll go ahead and get started. At any point, if you have any trouble hearing me, let me know. I have my phone on background just in case I need it. So if I need to switch over to that one, let me know, because you never know sometimes with the internet, sometimes it doesn't want to act right. But I thank you guys for tuning in. If you don't mind, please share out the live, and of course, before you go, leave a comment as well. I appreciate you guys. Jazz and Otis, hey, thank you so much for joining. Good to see you guys as well. Yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. I am going to get this going for you guys. All right, so welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. I want to get this going so that we can get into this. I hope you have your glass of wine. If you have a glass of wine, put a wine glass in the chat. Let us see the wine glasses in the chat. Also, if you have any questions during the live, you can put a wine glass in front of your question, so that way we know that you're trying to ask me a question. So how can you engage with us? You can engage with us by, of course, leaving your little wine glass with your question. You can also show your support by subscribing to the following channels. So we have Ayo Ari. She's going to be one of our guests. We also have myself, TAGforShort. Also, Incredible Jones, as well as Garsha Songbird. Those will be our guests this evening. We also have a channel that we will tell you a little more about as well, called Artificial Conversations. And so you can subscribe to that this evening as well. And I will give you those links in the chat for that as well. So I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. But let's get right into this so we can get to our guests. Before we do that, the point of this is to also showcase some wine. And so one of the things is, I don't know if any of you have ever been to like Napa Valley or anything like that, but I had a chance to go and we visited some wineries. And one of the things that one of the ladies said, "Oh, water for you, Jamia. I always mess it up. Jamia." Yes, water for you tonight. Hey, no, nothing's wrong with that. So there's 5 S's to wine tasting. Do any of you know the 5 S's to wine tasting? If you do, put them in the chat. Does anybody know? These are 5 things that you're supposed to do when you first try a new wine. Does anyone know what it is? If so, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Jazz knows is drinking red wine. Sip, swish. I see sniff. Hey, family Tabers, Tangi, hey. Swish, smell. I see it in the chat. I see some correct ones on there. So let me show you. These are the 5 S's to wine tasting. So you have see it. So you have to look at the color of it, swirl it, also sniff it, sip it, and savor it. So those are the 5 S's. That's what the order is that you're supposed to. Yes, roll it around in the glass. Definitely. Hold your pinky up. That's not an S. That's funny though. All right, so let's keep going. Let's get to the main event. So I have a wine that I'm going to show you guys before we get to our guest. The wine that I chose for today is Sun Goddess Pinot Grigio, and it's by Mary J. Blige. If you've tried this wine, let me know in the chat. Have any of you tried this wine? So I have it here. I popped it open. It's a really pretty bottle. A really pretty bottle. It's called Sun Goddess Pinot Grigio. And so these are some fun facts about Mary. Oh, you have it, but you haven't opened it yet. Well, you'll see what I think of it here in a moment, Coco. Yes. Oh, were you trying to get those 5 S's, Sheer Magic? Is that what you were asking? Yes, it's a really nice bottle. I love it. So let me go here so you guys can see me and the screen. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. So you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Hey, CJ and Sharice, welcome, welcome. So I'll go back if that's what you were asking about the S's. Let me make it bigger so you can see it. So it's see, swirl, sniff, sip, and savor. Those are the 5 S's. To wine tasting. All right. So as I was saying, my wine of the day is by Mary J. Blige. And I gave you some fun facts. Hey, Steph. Hey, welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So Mary actually named this wine because her sister used to call her Sun Goddess, which I thought was interesting. Apparently, Mary J. Blige was fascinated with the sun. She loved to be in the sun. So she said that her sister started calling her Sun Goddess. That's actually why she named this wine after that. Also, she said that Pinot Grigio is her favorite wine, and that's why that was the first one that she created. And also, Maxwell, the singer Maxwell, introduced her to his friend, Marco Fantanel, who's actually the owner of the winery in Italy. And so if you look at the label, it has a sun on it. There's a lady in the sun because basically a woman is bursting from the sun in that image. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah. Alrighty. So I'm going to get back over here to me. So that way you guys can see me. So I have the bottle of wine here. Sun Goddess Pinot Grigio. I'm going to test it out. Let's see how it is. You're not supposed to put a lot, so I'm not going to put a lot. Okay. I may not go in order because I always forget the order they're supposed to be. I smell a little bit of fruit. It actually smells good. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. Hey, Original Soul. All right, so I'm swirling it. I'm trying not to let it pop out. I think I put a little bit too much. I'm not a pro at this, y'all, by any means. All right, so then, did I sniff it? All right, I'm going to... So you're supposed to hold it in your mouth for a little while and then swallow. So it's not sweet, as I know, like Pinot Grigios are usually not, but it's not too dry either. It's actually good. I know, Steph, you mentioned putting fruit in wine. This would be good with fruit in it. So yeah, pretty good. I would get it again. I think the bottle is really pretty. All right. Hopefully she'll make like a Riesling that'll be a little sweeter one day. So we'll try that one out. Do you guys drink wine? Those in the chat, let me know. What's your favorite kind? I know Jazz and Otis said they were drinking red wine. What kind of red wine? What's the name? Is it sweet? Is it dry? Do you have a certain one? Steph said add strawberries and pineapples. Thank you for sharing that out, Coco. All right, so I'm just looking at the chat here, trying to keep up with you guys as well. Stella Rose, Chardonnay. CJ doesn't drink wine. Sharice loves it. Otis needs one bottle to himself. He has to share. All right. So let's keep going, guys. I want to get you to the guests so you can get to know them. I know they're patiently waiting. So let's see today's guest. So our first guest I'm going to introduce you to is Garsher. So I'm going to bring her up to the stage and we'll chat a little bit, and then I'll bring each individual up to the stage so you guys can get to know them as well. They're all waiting to get involved in this tonight. So if you have any questions, you can put a little wine glass in front of your question so I know that it's for that. Thank you so much for sharing out. I appreciate that so much. So we're going to bring Garsha up to the stage. Let her turn on her mic.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Garsha, everyone say hi. Put some wine glasses in the chat.
How y'all doing?
Getting some hellos. Yes, Snoop Dogg has a wine. I've tried that wine, yes. Thank you guys for joining. So, Garsha, do you remember? Okay, so first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you remember where I first saw you?
Oh, I don't know, but I remember seeing you first. I was at my son's show, and that's where I remember seeing you first at.
At your son's show?
Yeah,
Okay.
he had a show with you in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
So, but I remember seeing you before that. You were singing, and it was because, and I remember this because I still love this song, and if I get a chance, I'll play a little bit of it. But the "Hope You Two Break Up" song, you were singing it. It was at some we were at some restaurant or something. I can't remember exactly where it was, but they were having an event.
Aldi's or
This was a while ago because it was before the Team R&B and all that. It was like before
right.
that.
Ooh.
So it was a while back. I can't remember what the restaurant was, but I remember you singing that song, and I was like, "Who's that?" And then later on, I kind of saw you again from there. Thank you for sharing out,
okay.
channel. So I'm gonna give you the stage to just first introduce yourself to everybody, and then tell them who you are. Also, tell them what is your art. So that's kind of what we'll be talking about a little bit with these guests tonight. Like, what is your art that you like to share with the world, the gift that you like to share with the world, and also where are you from, and then what can we expect from you in the near future? All right, so I'll give you a moment to just talk about yourself.
All right, I'm Garsha, aka Songbird. Was given Songbird in high school. Wasn't much of a singer growing up. I started actually doing hip hop. That was my first thing to do. I love doing hip hop, and I still do it from time to time. But then someone was like, "Man, you really should be singing." So I started singing. First of all, I'm from Dallas, Texas. I don't know if I just said that, but I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised. I have a very musical family. My mom is a singer. My dad is a singer. My mom taught herself to play the piano, grew up in church, and that's really where it started from. My mom would play a lot of Anita Baker and a lot of Aretha Franklin, the gospel. She played a lot of old school, Billie Holiday and Sarah Vaughan. So that's where I kind of got my style of singing from when I first started singing. But then I kind of came into my own. So like some of my favorite artists are like Lauryn Hill and India Arie and Music Soul Child. So I like a lot of neo soul.
Switch to a tech
What
career,
else I
but
can
then
say about myself? Also, well, I have things coming up. Actually working on a new album called Love Language. Hopefully that will be out sometime this year. But waiting on a few collabs for that album. Right now, I do have an EP out called Garsha the EP. You can find that in any online music store. Any just Google me and you'll find a lot of my stuff.
Yes, so you have a very uncommon name. So if you Google Garsha, it's going to bring you up because it's really not a common
Right.
name. So that's a good thing about it. They'll find you pretty easily. Also,
Right.
Coco has been sharing your links in the chat. She shared your Instagram
Oh,
and
thank
your
you.
YouTube
Thank you
channel.
so
You
much.
can check her out. Anything else that you want to share before I bring the next guest up?
Well, in the future, look for me doing some acting. So I do some acting. I've been in 3 plays. So hopefully that'll be something that's coming in the near future because I plan on getting back into that.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, again, you can leave them in the chat. You can put a wine glass in front of it, and we will get to those questions eventually. So, hey, more eats. Boom, boom, boom. More eats. I love saying that. All right. So let's get to our next guest. I'm going to share my screen again so we can get there. All right. All right. So next up, we have Ayo Ari Ayo. So we're gonna bring this fireball up to the stage, and so you guys can get to know her as well. So here we go. Let's add Ari to the stage. All right. So let me get back over here. Hey Ari.
Ew.
Ayo. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's happening, man? How y'all living?
I see you when it got snazzy.
Real quick, one time for the one time. AR
Yes,
in the
yes.
building.
So, Ari, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked Garsha. Do you remember when I first saw you? Hey, Nene.
Yes. I think I met y'all two together at the same time at what's the name of that one spot we went to? They shut it down. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, Expo.
Expo. That's where it was at the Expo bar. We had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
It was an awesome night. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely. So we were putting on a show, and actually Ari and her partner in crime at the time, they came to perform. Sagittarius, they came to
Yeah.
perform, and so that was the first time I actually met Ari in person. So Ari,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to give you a moment to just share about yourself. Just tell the people who you are, where are you from, also what is your art, like what's your gift that you like to share with the world, and
Yeah.
also what do you have coming up next that we can look out for. So I'm going to give you the stage to just tell us about yourself.
Hey, cool. Hey, what up, chat? You hear me? How's everybody doing? Hey, sipping with, I don't know how to say your name, but what's up? What's up? What's happening? So, I'm from New Orleans. You hear me? I live in Dallas. I came out here due to Katrina. You know, that's neither here nor there, but, you know, I'm glad I made it out. I started off like Gosher doing hip hop. Like, I was rapping first before anything and dancing. You dig? So, I transitioned into singing when I think who heard me sing? I forget who it was. Somebody heard me sing. It was like, "Oh my God, you have a pretty voice or whatever." So I was like, "All right, cool. I guess I just tap into singing." But singing wasn't really something I was always confident with. You did, but I'm glad I tapped into it. I enjoy singing. I write. Um, Me and Garcia and Tag, we got you know what I'm saying. We got some songs together. Um, what else? What I got going on? I'm working on an album right now called Quantum. I'm trying to get into voice acting. Uh, I do a little acting too. You dig? I'm trying to tap into all those different type of lanes, and y'all can find my music on all digital platforms. Just type in Ayo Ari. I didn't always go by Ayo Ari though. I had a different stage name. My stage name I was going by at first was Boogie Dijon. Boogie is a name that stuck with me through, like, I think from middle school all the way through high school into my adult years. So I just kind of went with that. Then I started to realize, hey, I'm getting older. Boogie Dijon didn't kind of fit in adults, so I went with Ari Dijon. I got Ari from my actual name. My name is Ariel or whatever, and I went with that. And then I realized when I'm performing, it's hard for people to be like, "Hey, welcome to the stage, Ari Dijon." They always mess up Dijon. So I was like, "What can I actually change my name to that'll ring bells?" You know what I'm saying? And that's easy to pronounce. Well, I got a song on my EP. I got an EP out right now called Question Mark. I got a song on there that I wrote called Minaj, Ayo Baby. And so I just changed my name to Ayo Ari from that. It sounded good. It was easy to pronounce. And boom, there it is.
All right, so that's Ari. Anything else you want to share before we bring up our next guest?
Look, I'm getting a phone call. I catch that in a minute. Yeah, that's my ringtone, my daily reminder. Don't worry, be happy. I'm sipping me some wine too, you know what I'm saying? Some red wine, gotta have a red wine. Seems good.
Cheers. Gosh, where's your
Hey,
glass?
cheers.
Oh, see, there she got it.
Cheers.
So CJ immediately said he loves your New Orleans accent. It's strong. She definitely has that New Orleans
Well,
accent.
thank you, CJ.
Look, CJ, you have that Baltimore accent. You guys pronounce everything with the ew, too. It's cool to hear how people speak differently depending on where they are from. Shout out to those in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining. Put some wine glasses in the chat so I know you're still there. Thank you guys for joining in. Again, share it out, share it out. Thank you for those who are helping me with links and things like that. I just shared a link as well. I will pin this one. Let me pin this one here. This is a link to a new channel that we will discuss here in a moment. So we'll get to that. All right, so we're going to get to our next guest. Keep this ball rolling. All right, so let's see who is up next. Last but not least whatsoever, we have Incredible Jones, Nick himself. We're going to bring him up to the stage so you guys can get to know him, and then we will keep it going. All right, so let's see. Let's add Nick up here. I see those wine glasses. All right, so let's get Nick up here. Let me switch the screen. Hey, Nick.
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
First of all, I don't like the picture you chose of me.
Oh, what was that?
I don't like that picture you chose of me.
No. You don't like it? What don't you like about it?
I look sleepy.
Look, you posted it so I could get it.
Nah, that wasn't.
But no, the reason why I liked it because it shows all the brand, the hat, the shirt, it's right there in your face. But anyway, so I'm gonna ask you the same question, Nick. Do you remember how I met you, or when I met you?
Yes, we met at the expo bar, just like with me and Ari. We met you at the same time, I believe, because it was, I believe it was the night Team R&B had their y'all all was performing there every night, and then because I already knew Garsha from when we used to work together, but yeah, I met you at that night, and I thought you was all quiet and everything. You never really talked much, but when I started hearing you sing, I was like, oh, she got that. Okay, she got that voice on her. But yeah, I met you, and ever since then, you've been nothing but a great person, cool people to me, and I enjoyed meeting you.
Oh, thank you. I enjoyed meeting you too.
No problem.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to let you share about yourself. So, funny thing is, you might see Nick eating grapes because he's joining the wine club with
I'm
his
supporting the
grape.
cause.
He started with the first initial process. You know, they pick the grapes first, so he's just starting there. That's all.
And no glass. I got a couple grapes. This the mother already.
Right. That's the mother of wine.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody's
Feet on
drinking
these.
beer in the chat. All right. So I'm going to let you share who you are, where you're from. Also, what is your art that you are giving out to the world? And also, what do you have coming up that people should look out for? So I'm going to give you that moment to share.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's going on, y'all? It's me. It's the Nick with two C's. I'm from Oak Cliff, born and raised in Dallas, Texas, all my life. What is my art? Oh man, I'm a father. I write I write music and poetry, and I did music before I did anything else. I started off in band in high school. I played saxophone. I was a singer, and I was a bit of a rapper every now and then. But I kind of put it to the side, and I started on my brand. The World is Back with brand. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen it before. You got the banner behind y'all. See that? My brand will be hitting its 10-year anniversary next year. I cannot wait. I got big plans for it. Um, I've done acting. I've MC different shows. I mean, like I've done things that people wish they can say they done in so little time. But yeah, I've done about 6 fashion shows so far with my brand. I've done a whole bunch of different photo shoots. I got plenty more to come. I'm what you call a expand creative. Like I like to create as much as I can, as well as I can, as long as I'm on this earth. Uh, yeah, like I said, I've been acting. I'm working on my own web series right now. I'm also about to start in a new web series coming up soon called The Shift. I'll be on the lookout for that. Got a few movies that I'm an extra in, but I'm also getting a couple roles in as well. Uh, I got a few that I'm trying to audition for, so hopefully pray for me soon that you'll be seeing me on your screen on these little red carpets with me, Garsha as well, and Ari as well, and Tag as well. We're gonna all be on the screen soon, and we're gonna have nothing but success coming for us with this music, movies, designing, brands, all of that. So be on the lookout for us. And what I got next, I will be hosting tomorrow at Dreams Nightclub. I'll be hosting this Apollo karaoke event. Miss Makisha, who is the creator of the event, this is the first event of many she's going to be doing. So I will be the MC of the event. There will be comedians, there will be artists, there will be everything. So if you want to come out tomorrow, let me know. We can put the link in the chat, or we can put it out there so that way y'all can see it. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, that's me. I want to take over the Grammys one day, the Oscars, and host them one day, or take over Wild 'N Out, something like that. But just put it out there for the future,
Yeah, definitely. Look, you never know. You never know what could
Yeah,
happen. Got to speak it into existence. So let's see.
already.
I'm catching up on the chat. Yes, he does have a link, Steph. It's been posted in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Coco. Thank you also to CJ and Cherise for helping out with that as well. I appreciate it so much. Hey, your favorite couple, Dallas, Texas, stand up. Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining, for sure. All right, so this next part is actually a surprise game. Now, I did tell you guys about another game, which we are going to get to that one, but this one I actually threw in there. So let's see. I'm going to share this on my screen so you guys can see it too. All right, so we're going to play a little game. It's called Explain This. So what I did was I went stalking your Facebook pages, and I just found a picture and I wanted you to explain the picture. Now, I didn't pick anything crazy, so don't get worried. I didn't pick anything crazy. I've seen all these pictures before. It could be that I just want you to share the story with the audience, and maybe that's why I picked it. So there's different reasons why I picked it. So we're gonna get started with the first one. So let's see here. All right. Garsher, look at this picture. So I know who this is. If you guys know who this is, this guy that's in here, don't say it yet, Garsher. But if you know who that is, put the name in the chat. I see wine glasses. Thank you guys for joining in. If you know who that is, put the name in the chat. Who is that guy that she's up there with? Oh, I see someone said it. Coco said Avant. Yes, it is. So I saw this picture and I was laughing because actually Garsha had reposted this, and she said something about how their chests were pressing up close to each other. And I'm like, oh, they were real close. So Garsha, explain this picture. Where were you? How did this take place?
We was at the what was a place called the Po House. I don't know if it's called that now, but he had his album release party there, and I was invited through a friend, a mutual friend that knew Avant, and so he was like, "I know Avant is one of your favorite singers. I have a way in. You want to go?" I'm like, "Heck yeah!" So I went, and oh my God, we saw him and was like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" And so we snapped that picture, and shoot, I was trying to get as close as possible. I was like, "Hey." He's one of my favorite singers, man.
Yes, definitely. Like, awesome singer for sure.
Yes.
All right, so let's get to this next one. Let's see who's up. Okay, so I know this is none of y'all, but if you know who this is in the chat, who is this? And I when you're looking at this picture, I see her wearing the World is Backwards hoodie. So it's mixed brand, but who is this? Who is this? So if you guys know who that is, put the name in the chat. Oh, CJ and Cherie said just hilarious. Coco said just hilarious. It is, oh yes, Be More's own, for sure. Yep. Definitely from Baltimore. All right, so Nick, explain this.
Yes. Oh man. So I went to one of Just Hilarious shows in Oklahoma, and well, first off, my homegirl Kia Layani, she put me on with the show because they're pretty good friends. So she was like, "Hey, do you want to go to Just Hilarious show with me?" And I was like, "Of course, I'll go, yeah." And so what I did was I took a few pieces of merch with me, and I mean, first of all, she's funny in person, so I did enjoy the show. And afterwards, like we linked up, we were talking. They were doing the whole meet and greet thing they do after the comedy shows. And yeah, I just was like, "This is my brand. The world is backwards." And she was like, "What does that even mean?" I was like, "Think about the world we live in today." And she was like, "Ooh, yeah." But so that's not the original hoodie that I gave her that night, because I gave her like two crop top hoodies and a t-shirt. And so she ended up liking the brand, and I actually ended up giving her that hoodie. I shipped it to her about, I want to say, a couple of months later. And then next thing you know, she ended up wearing the hoodies on one of her skits that she puts on her Instagram. So yeah, and then it came out looking like that. I was just like, man, I wasn't expecting it, but hey, it's a blessing, and I appreciate her for it.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. All right, so let's see what we have next. Now, this one, I wanted you to share this experience because it was recent and we got to enjoy it with you. So, all right, explain this. I know this was a big moment for you, and so I want everybody else to hear about that moment from you. So, Ari, explain this.
So before I explain that, I don't know if y'all feeling y'all wine, but I'm feeling mine. You know
I
what I'm
almost
saying?
forgot to drink
But
it. I just grabbed it just a moment ago. I forgot that I had the wine. And look, and I'm calling this wine down Wednesday.
Right.
Look,
See, now you can't
I done
forget
finished
this.
my grapes.
Nick
You
finished
know
his
what I'm
grapes.
saying?
The mother of
Somebody say you
wine.
got to put your pinky with it. That's how you do that. But so this picture, it was a big night for me. I had never performed with a live band before, so I got together with this band, and the guys were great, man. We got like maybe one night of rehearsal, and everything was going like this. And I asked Garsha and Tag to sing with me, and they agreed. And so I'm always doing something crazy, so they always be right there by my side with all my foolishness. So we went out to, what's the name of the spot in Fort Worth, the Rail Club. We was doing a tribute to this guy named Doug. He's big in Dallas and in Fort Worth and everything, so we was doing a tribute to him, and everything came together so fire. Like the experience with the live band and with you two ladies was dope. Nick was in the audience. He got some footage and everything from me. I always get all my footage. Nick is the guy behind the camera at almost all my, I ain't gonna say almost, I'm gonna say at all my shows. You know what I'm saying? And man, we had a good time that night. It was amazing. I wish like a lot more people could come in and support and see how I give my shows, because it's always an experience. For real.
Yes, definitely. And Ari is like a dancing little machine. Um if I have time, I'll play the video, but she has this video, and if you check out her YouTube channel, you'll see it. She actually, I think it was on TikTok. She was dancing side by side with
Yeah.
Chris Brown. Now, he wasn't really next to her, but the video was there.
Right.
But you never know.
Listen,
One day you might but
I did
yeah,
an interview with my homeboy, and he asked me who I would like to challenge in the music industry, and I went straight to Chris Brown. And he was like, "You just gonna go straight for Bowser?" I'm like, "Yeah, Chris Brown. Like, let's do it." You know what I'm saying? I might not win, but I give him a run for his money.
yeah, you kept up with that dance, because I would have been done after the first couple of tries, because all right, so let's keep going here. Thank you guys for entertaining me with that. I know I threw that one in there and didn't tell you about it, but I thought it would be fun. All right, so speaking of so it's always cool just to even hang out with Garsha, Ari, and Nick. I know we've had little meetups here and there, like just going to the zoo, whatever it might be, just to hang out, and it's always fun. And so when I was thinking about wanting to start something with them, they were the first ones to kind of come to mind, of course, because I knew that we get along and it would just be positive and fun, and also just enjoyable to be around them. And so initially it wasn't anything to do with a YouTube channel right away. It was more so well, I'll take that back. It was a YouTube channel, but we were talking more about doing an actual show, and hopefully we'll get to that point as well. But I wanted to kind of let you guys know about the channel. I have it pinned at the top for you guys to subscribe to Artificial Conversations. And so it will consist of Garsha, Aori, Incredible Jones, and me, Tag. But I want to let them kind of share what they want to see on Artificial Conversations, what it kind of means to them when we say that word, artificial conversation. And so I'll just let them kind of speak if anybody wants to start it off. What do you guys want to kind of see happen on the show, or things that you look forward to doing? Nick, Ari, Garsha.
I think I'll start it off. I'm looking forward to just a lot of fun for the show. A lot of our personalities showing, people getting to know us, a lot of great topics, important topics, political views, a lot of thing about racism. I mean, there's so much in the world that's just been going on, and just mainly things that people don't speak on. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to give.
Perfect.
I tap in. I like to talk about a lot of controversial topics. You know what I'm saying? They always seem to stir up many different pots, and I like that. I be like, ooh, I want to know what you think about this and what you think about this. Of course, I'm gonna put my input, but I like the controversy.
I would definitely want us to be able to not only talk about controversy and everything, but also build a platform because not many people out here that have the talents and they are not able to showcase everything that they have. So, because we live in a world where popularity is what's given the most views, and popularity is given the most respect and the most honor. So, we need to make sure that the right people are given that platform that they need. And also, it's great that all of us are able to do this show because I feel like we can bring different areas to this platform. Like we're able to talk about how our represent the LGBT community and everything, or how we have different music platforms. We can talk about different parts of the world we come from. So it's like we have different things that we learn that the other does not know. So we can help teach and we can help bring out certain things that nobody else knows. So I feel like with this, it'll be a good thing to have this. And it's not to compete with nobody else or to compete with other shows to make it seem like no one else is allowed to come on to this show. We can I want us to be able to invite anybody out to speak with us, to put themselves out there to help promote them, to help them give their voice and show who they are and showcase themselves. So we're gonna welcome everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Each of those things I think will make for a good show for sure. And also just the fact that we can share ideas and express differences and opinions and things respectfully. And that's what sometimes people have a hard time doing. And so I definitely appreciate that about each one of you. Also, on my side, adding in visiting restaurants, finding out the cool places and showcasing them. So when people are coming to visit Dallas, they kind of see places to go, but not just the ones that you find on Instagram, but the ones that you may not be aware of. The Dallas Fort Worth area is so big. People say they're from Dallas and they might live in Arlington, Mansfield, Cedar Hill, Lancaster, goodness, Irving, Carrollton, all these different places, Mesquite. I mean, so many different places where people are from, and there are restaurants and places to go visit and all of that on that side too. So throwing a little bit of that in there as well, maybe some fun challenges, getting them involved in as well. That would be fun to do. So yeah, it'll just be a good outlet. Also, you might find sometimes that Nick logs in and he makes a video, and it might just be him, or he might log in with Garsha and it might just be the two of them. Really want it to just be a platform for each of us to engage with each other, but also they can log in and share something as well on their own. And so it's just a platform for all of us to have. So Artificial Conversations is based on the fact that there's art everywhere, pretty much. Like even a chef has art, whatever it might be. So cool. All right, so let's keep going here. So this was the one I had Garsha, Ari, and Nick send me some questions. And so I'm not going to tell you who asked the question. You just need to guess who you think it is. All right. And then you can answer it. So I'm going to start off with this first question. So let's go to Ari. Who are your top 5 dance inspirations? Who do you think asked that question? And then you can respond to the question.
Gosh, I'm gonna go with Gosh.
Garsha, did you ask that question? Nope. So that means it.
No, yeah.
So
Dang it, Nick.
Who are your top 5 dance inspirations?
Ooh, top 5. All right, you gotta have Michael Jackson off the rip. So MJ, Chris Brown. They gotta be in order. I don't think they gotta be in order,
No,
right?
they don't have to be in order. Just your top 5.
Cool. MJ, Chris Brown, Aaliyah, Sierra, and did I say Usher? Usher.
Oh, those are good ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
Those are good
definitely.
ones. Yeah.
I don't even know why I didn't just guess them because I already know who our favorite artist is. I
Bro,
just
you,
like
you know, like, that's why I didn't even think that you would ask that.
I just wanted to put you on blast.
Yeah.
No,
And
good. I
Sierra
ain't doing no
is one
shit.
of those that is Sierra is, I think, sometimes underrated for the great dancer that she is. Like, she's amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's a good top 5. Okay, so let me go to another question. Let's see here. Nick, how do you come up with logos for your brand? And have you ever gotten in trouble for using the same logos as some of the 90s hit TV shows?
Well, that was the answer right there.
What do
I
you
come up
think?
with a lot of my logos. I come up with the inspiration from because I'm a '90s kid and I enjoy '90s shows and sitcoms. And no, I have not got in trouble for using any of them, knock on wood. But yeah. But I mean, yeah, I love the '90s, and I watch a lot of TV as a kid, and TV definitely taught me a lot of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of my inspiration comes from '90s shows, sitcoms, movies, and cartoons, and everything like that.
So, who do you think asked you that question? I can't talk. And
Uh,
look, I haven't had a lot of wine, so I can't blame it on that.
I would I would assume it was Garsha.
Garsha, did you ask that question?
No.
Ah, it was Ari.
Garsha is asking all the
Look,
questions.
am I the troublemaker here? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
That is funny.
I
Okay,
am.
let's see. Oh, this is a good question. I thought this one was funny. Also to the chat, thank you guys so much for being here and being involved. Again, if you have any questions, you can put a wine glass in front of them. I appreciate you guys being here and tuning in as well. Yes, it was a dope top 5, CJ. Yes, those were good ones. Sheer magic. Yep. Thank you. All right, so hold on, I'm just trying to check some of these other comments here. Okay, I see it. All right, so the next question, Garsha,
Uh-oh.
when are you going to shoot the video for I'm Gone?
Mm.
Who do you think
Oh,
answered
God.
that?
I've been asked this by both of y'all. So let me see. Who is the troublemaker here? I'm gonna go with Nick.
Nick, did you
No, it
ask the
wasn't it.
question?
Wouldn't
It
you?
wasn't it.
I think you've asked me the most.
It was me.
See, if it was me, I asked you even let me write it.
Right.
Sure you would have got
That video, I mean, I've written it. I've written out the video. I basically know the ideas that I'm gonna go with. I do want to tap back into it because it's been a minute since I looked at it, but hopefully, sometime. Next year.
Let me
Oh,
show
not
them what we're
next
talking
year.
about.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to get everything together. The video has to be dope. Okay. So with funding, places, I mean, all of that takes money. So I really it really gotta be dope, y'all. Yes, see what I'm talking about? It's gonna be 80s inspired. So
Mm-hmm.
that has to be dope. So we have to have, man, we have to have everything 80s.
Look,
Yeah. And
I'm
all
just
the
ready to
ideas
say
I
action.
have for the video, it's gonna be dope. So it's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm ready. I'm ready. When you just give me the green light,
Me too. I have so many videos that I've written up, and I'm just ready to do them all. But I'm Gone
Yeah.
will definitely probably be that first one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that the cover is real cute, so that'll be a nice video. If I get a chance, I'll
Right.
play a little bit of it so you guys can hear it too. Okay, so let's see. I'll ask this one to Nick. When you're not doing music or hosting or designing clothes, what do you like doing? Who do you think asked you that question? When you're not doing music or designing clothes or any of that, what do you like to do?
I think Garsha asked that because I already know what I always do.
Garsha, did
what
you
I
ask
like
that
doing.
question?
Yeah, it was me. It was me.
Look, that's hard because I'm never not creating anything. It's like because I'm always in that creative zone. I'm always thinking of new ideas to write to come up with for my brand. I'm always thinking of new things to put in my book when I want to write. I'm always thinking of new ideas for my talk show, Destination Greatness. I'm gonna be starting that again soon, so get ready for that. Uh, I'm always like I'm never not creating. That's the problem. But if I'm not, if I am, I'm either watching TV, uh,
Going to
hanging out with
wrestling
my
matches?
that too, and going to wrestling matches, hanging out with my son, stuff like that. Yeah, but it's hard to say I'm never not creating. I'm just saying like that. I am never not creating.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. All right. So let's see. We'll get to another question. Trying to rotate through you guys a little bit. Let's see. Who do I want to? Which one do I want to ask next?
I think this
All
drink
right,
getting
so
to
I'll
me, y'all.
ask this one.
I need some more grapes.
Wait, no, it's just the way that you said it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is a question for Ari. What is something about you that no one knows you're into or like doing in your alone time?
I'm gonna go with Garsha. On that one.
Look, y'all don't stop picking on me. Y'all don't stop picking on me. Yeah, that was
Did
me.
you ask the question?
Yeah. It was worded too great. Sorry, Nick. Not saying that you can't word stuff great, but like it was
look,
worded too
look,
great.
look. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I wouldn't even thought of that question.
See what I'm saying?
That's the songwriter.
Something, right? Yeah, something that nobody knows that I enjoy doing in my alone time. So I like to listen to like classic R&B and color. It's like a stress relief. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, hold on, I can show y'all a picture I just colored not too long ago. It was so dope. Let me hold on. Yeah. So this masterpiece right here, I colored it not too long ago.
Okay. Look at you cut all inside the lines and everything. Look at it.
I
You know
don't
what
know
I'm
why
saying?
when you showed that bird, it made me think of Martin for some reason.
My mama bird.
But no,
Oh,
So
my
coloring,
bird,
that's
Gina.
yeah,
coloring
that's
is
one thing I like
relaxing.
to do.
Yeah, definitely is relaxing. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see here.
So there's that, and then like I like to watch HGTV and like cooking channel, and I like to watch like people get haircuts, like haircut transformations. That's soothing and relaxing. So there
Right.
you go.
Let's see. What question do I have left? Okay, so uh Garsha, what's your favorite song you've ever written or performed?
Whew. Oh my God, I got so many. Ugh.
First of all, who do you think asked
Um,
the question?
I'm gonna say, Ayo.
Hey, no.
No.
Hey, no.
Hey, no.
You asked that question. You gonna give me that question, officer.
I had to do it. As soon as she said it, I
Oh
had to
my
do it.
God. I would like to say, oh my God, I have so many favorites. I would like to say the one that you heard, Talia. I hope you two break up. That was
I
just a
knew
very personal song. Very
Okay.
personal.
I hate to put you on the spot, but I feel like the people just need to hear your voice. Like, oh
God.
Can you sing like just a few lines of it?
Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh.
Go ahead.
Come on, auntie.
Oh my God. Wait a minute, that song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Let me see, y'all, because I've been drinking. There's
Watermelon.
something in this liquor. Okay. Oh, let's see. Well, what am I? A lonely bird. You married her, or so I've heard. And now you know you got the best of me. Oh Lord. Well, never mind who told me this. I shouldn't care or throw a fit. It's hard to hide a hater in my face. Shut up, Nick. I'm not doing no more, y'all. Oh my God. Stop, Nick.
No, the part
I'm
I
tipsy,
love the part
y'all.
when you sing, when you really get into it, you're like, I can't even sing it like y'all don't want to mess with the words.
I know what you're
Oh
talking about
shoot, what is
because
that?
I love that part too. Yeah.
Oh God.
Like when you sing it like that part.
Man.
I love when you sing that part.
Well, what am I? A lonely bird whose jealousy is so absurd. Hope you and her don't ever cross my way. Yeah. No, cause I may be so mad enough to say I want you back, or spit in your face, or tell you that we could have done better. Okay, that's it.
Taking the church, girl. Taking the church.
What the hell?
Wait, was that?
Ari?
That was a lady at church that was about to shout.
Yo, that deserved all of that
Wait a
screaming.
minute. Oh my God.
Good night, Lisa Lewis. Thank you so much for joining in.
I thought that
Have a
was
great
something
Wednesday
in the.
night.
I thought that was something in the video, doing some screeching noise. I was like,
No,
I thought somebody blowing a whistle.
Louisa, I hope you feel better.
Yo, you better sing, Louis.
You better sing.
I was nervous, y'all. Oh Lord.
Talking about wind down. She wind me up, girl. God dog.
But isn't it crazy though? Like people don't understand because like typically I'm not a very like loud and in your face person. Like I'm more of an observer and I really am an introvert. But I know how to be an extrovert. Like I can't talk, y'all. Extrovert when I need to be one.
Right.
But it's not my nature. But
Is that wine kicking in, Tag?
I didn't really drink that much, so I can't blame it on the wine. But
I know it's some in my liquor.
It's not the grapes though.
Right.
But people don't understand sometimes how you can get up on stage and just sing in front of all these people. But I always tell people I could get on stage in front of 20,000 people and not be shy or embarrassed. But then if you ask me in a small group of 2 or 3 people to sing, that's when I get the most nervous. It's the craziest thing. And I don't even know how to explain it, but I hear so many like singers and like performers say the same thing. Like you even hear like Prince say it, or even Beyonce, which they're like major artists. They've said it. They get on stage and they just let loose, but then in a room of just like a few people, it's nerve-wracking. Why do you think that is?
It could be one person tell me to sing and I'll be like, yeah, I get super nervous. Like, oh God. My heart feel like it's about to come out of my chest.
It gives the phrase "less is more" a whole new meaning.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I'm backwards like that too. Like, yeah, I can get on stage perform in front of a bunch of people, but you get me like in a private setting. It's like, what you want me to do, huh? I'm gonna give you a
Right.
goofy on your head.
All right, so
Wow.
let's see. Ari, I have a question for you. If you could be on the remix of any song as a singer and a rapper, what song would it be?
Damn, that's a good question, yo.
Who asked it?
I never thought about that. Nick, did you do that?
Sheer Magic said she thinks we should all sing them something.
Oh,
Remember we used to do it.
Listen.
We used to talk about that in high school. Remember?
Yeah, man. Damn. You know how you try to find an answer, you look away like it's gonna come.
So they're saying,
you know what? Listen, honestly, I don't know right now. There's so many different songs out there.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
Man.
I mean, I'm thinking about doing a remix to my song "Toxic." You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Carol.
And you know, I don't know what kind of voice I want to add on there. If I want to rap or if I want to sing, if I want to be male, female, I don't know. But I'm gonna go with my own song for right now because I can't think of nothing else.
Yes. So
be on the lookout on Facebook for her to post it on her Facebook page sometime soon. She'll answer the question.
It will.
We'll get her to answer it. And we'll let y'all know. So Ari, Nick, you guys want to sing a little tune?
So here's the thing, right?
No, Ari
my account set up. I got to check it in the savings.
Can I tell you that? Can I tell you that Ari is like a speed rapper? You guys know, like, some people can just rap really quickly and you can understand everything they're saying and they don't trip over their words. Like, she's like, she can rap really fast.
You know, I got y'all. Garsha, give me I'm Gone leading into my rap.
Oh,
oh Lord.
Wait a minute. How do I'm gonna go? I'm gone.
Oh,
Wait a minute. I gotta get that look. I'm gone. Bye-bye. So long, boy. I'm gone. Wait a minute. It's that. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. You messed up. Yes, you did. You're gonna pay for it. Since you want to play games, got to make you hate me.
Let me get him, G. Nah. Release the dragon. Why so confused? Let me tell you what's happening. My own two. I saw you and another person close and all personal. So what you hurting for? I bet you wish you never played G, right? Now look who's the one down on their knees, right? You so cute. Get up. Don't touch me if you try. You're pressing your luck. She's Gone. So goodbye, baby. I'm a crazy homegirl with the back. Just wait till I swing it. She tell me to give you the blues. You're down bad, my dude. We had faith in you. Damn. But it's all good though. My homie told me she ain't even tripping. You good, bro. The signs connected. The dots were traced and left you standing without your girlfriend. She's gone.
I'm gone.
No, I'm just looking at Nick doing those dances, and I'm just like,
See, Nick, Ari is gonna choreograph. She's gonna do some choreographing in that video.
Yeah,
I'm ready for that. There's gonna be some dancing.
So thank you guys again in the chat. Just catching up on the chat. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What have you guys thought of the show so far? Do you want us to do it again? Of course, at some point I will have a guest on, but we will have our artificial conversations going on, and you guys will be able to check out that channel. But as far as the Wind Down Wednesdays, is it something that you want to see me do again? And you never know, I may invite other guests as well. LeJohn Santana, welcome. Thank you so much.
My cousin. Shout out to my cousin. What's up, G-Money?
Hi, cousin.
Cousin.
Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so now we're not completely leaving yet. Oh goodness, hold on, let me go back. I'm clicking too fast. So before I go, so this is just another little segment where I want you guys to just share something with the audience. And so I gave you a little stem. It's the teacher and me, I guess. But you'll start your statement by saying, "Before I go," and then I want you to finish it. So you could leave a comment. You could share something positive. Maybe there's something you want to say. So I'll start off so that you can hear an example. So before I go, I want to make sure everybody in the audience knows that I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. Also, before I go, I want to say thank you to Garsha, Ari, and Nick for doing this with me and all joining in for this night on my first Wind Down Wednesday. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. Anybody else want to go next?
I guess I can go next. Before I go, I just want to say, look up my music. It's on all platforms under Garsha, Garshar, Garsha Songbird. And then before I go, I just want to say thank you, Tag, for having me. I really appreciate you. And before I go, I just want to say I love y'all. Peace, love, and blessings.
Wants to go next?
I guess I'll go next.
So before I go, I want to say shout out to Tag. Thank you for having me. Shout out to Garsha. Shout out to my brother Nick. You know what I'm saying? His brand. Garsha, you and your music is so dope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all follow me. Yeah. Follow me on all platforms. I seen somebody was putting my link in there. So everything is under AORI, AORI Music. Listen to my music, follow me, come see me do shows, you know what I'm saying? And thank y'all for being a great audience as well, all in the comments with it. And somebody said I was cute. Steph, I saw that at Steph.
Oh yeah, she said you were cute, and then Nick came up. Oh, he's cute.
Come on. What about me?
Steph, you gotta make a choice. You can't look. You gotta make a choice.
I'm not cute.
I make a choice. You want the red pill or the blue pill?
I just missed that one, Garsha. I'm sure she said it. If we scroll
No, I'm just messing with you.
Hey, thank you for posting my link. Y'all hit that link. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, CJ, Sharice. Thank you, Coco TTV. Thank you all in the chat for joining in tonight and sharing out. I appreciate it so much. Nick?
All right, before I go, I want to say so long, farewell. I'm just playing. No, but
that's nostalgia right there. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to say, Tag, I appreciate you for having me on here with you guys. Garsha, Ari, y'all know I appreciate all of y'all. These are not only my best of friends, my family, these are my brand ambassadors. They all the above. We are all here together as a family. And I can't wait to do this again. Before I go, I want to say, don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't be who you are. You can't do what you want to do. So don't worry about being the next somebody else. Worry about being the first you. And I want to say that I hope y'all will be able to follow me, check me out soon. My brand, my name. I mean, hey, I'm trying to do many things, and I'm going to do many things with these 3 individuals. And I love them more than life. They're my family. I appreciate them. And we're going to be doing amazing things together. So I appreciate y'all.
Aw, love you too.
Wait a minute, I'm so silly. Why was I when you said 3 individuals? I was like, it's 4 of us. What are you talking about?
It's a wine. We will go
Look, look, no more wine for you, Garsha. No more wine for you.
Hey, Vicky. Hey, Seth. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you, CJ and Sharice. I know, right? He's deep.
Hey,
Dang, he deep.
Hold on, look. Hold on. Before we go to Leah, how about the 3 of us ask you one question since we got all the questions?
Oh my gosh, I can't take it. it's time to end the show. I'll see you guys. Have a good night.
Look what she doing.
Can you imagine if I just click end broadcast?
That would be so wrong.
I'll be in your inbox like.
I know, right? Okay.
Let's get to the entertaining. Garsha, you first, Garsha. Well, no,
Why
hold
I
on.
gotta go first?
Hold on, look. Ari, you first, because Garsha a little tipsy. Ari, you first.
I don't even have a question available to ask. Tag, like,
forget it. I'll go. Look, I'll go.
You first.
Okay, Tag. What is a venture that you have not gotten into yet, but you would like to?
That's a good question. Well, that I have not gotten into that I would like to get into. Ooh. Well, one of the things I've been thinking about in the future, just thinking about like leaving a legacy, is being able to buy properties and flip them. And that's something I would love to do. But I don't want to do the flipping. I want to just buy them and then like get people to help me with that and then move on from it. So that's kind of a venture. But also when it comes to the music stuff, I really want to move into the background and write for other people. Like I would love to get at least one song that is placed with a major artist, because it would just be a goal just to because that they can kind of carry your music a lot further. And so it's one thing you can write for local artists, and I appreciate that too, but I would love to hear somebody else singing one of my songs.
Wow. Yes.
That's a dope feeling. I'm pretty sure.
I got one question now. I'm ready. So if you could write me a song, what kind of song would it be and why?
Oh gosh. Let me see. Well, let me start here. There's a band that I would want to see you perform with. I don't know if you know who they are, but they're from New Orleans. And they're called Tank and the Bangas. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I love Tank and the Bangers. They so dope.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So I would say,
I thought you said they sold dope. I'm sorry.
They did not sell dope. Guys in the audience, they did not sell dope.
I'm sorry.
Garsha, put your glass down. Garsha finna get a WWI, walking while intoxicated.
Watching while intoxicated. So I would love to see you perform with Tank and the Bangas, because both of you sing and rap. And so it would be cool to see you do like a song together, because then with the live band element, it would just like take it to another level. And with you both being from Louisiana, it would just be like dope.
Oh, cool.
Good question.
Let me see.
She thought that's what I said too.
Look, she said she magic chocolate flip.
Okay, I think I got one.
Okay.
If you could go back in time and tell your young self, like maybe 15, 16, you could tell her something inspirational or something that would be good for her in the future, what would you tell her?
One of the things that I thought about was, don't be in a rush to go to college. I know that I feel like I was kind of like, these are going to be your next steps. But I ended up, like, I went to college first and I got a degree in graphic design. Then it was apparel and manufacturing. And then it was education. So it's like all these different things. What I should have done was not go to college at all at first and just think about what I really wanted to do, and probably just start working on the creative stuff. Because I feel like once you kind of take that road, you kind of get on it and it's harder to get off of it. And not saying that I don't enjoy what I'm doing. It's just harder to let it go because it's become like a security blanket. Whereas if I would have just like not taken that route and just focused on like the creative stuff, maybe I would have gotten a little bit further with the things I really wanted to do creatively, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because I think
Great
sometimes
answer.
we tell our kids they have to go to college, and these
Right.
days, I'm not saying that college is bad, and I'm not telling kids not to go to college, but I would say make sure that you really thought about what it is that you want to do.
Right.
So that you're not going through all these changes along the way and kind of wasting money.
Yeah. And wasting
Good answer.
Can we
Good
take
answer.
questions from the audience?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Can we take questions from the audience?
Oh yeah. Were there any questions from the audience? Anybody have any questions?
Let me put it down. Let me see.
I think somebody asked that if they had questions for the panel.
Let me go back.
This is fun.
I noticed there's a little bit of lag.
I'm going.
See, sheer magic. You see, I heard is you thought that too, huh? See, I could have swore I heard something about some dope. Some dope.
You
sold some dope.
Oh my God. Her magic says she thought you said the same thing, so it wasn't just you.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's the accent, man. That's what it is.
Well, guys,
and I love it.
If you don't have any questions for us, I know somebody mentioned that sing a gospel song. Everybody knows that. I could sing. Let me see. I'll sing a little bit of this one.
Potatoes, tomatoes. Oh, sorry.
Skip it to her YouTube intro.
CJ to my YouTube intro. What's my YouTube intro? Okay, let's see. Oh no, you'll be the one for me. Who knew you'll be, the one for me. That note is high. Oh Lord, have mercy, guys.
You wrote it.
Singing that in the studio is easier.
Sometimes singing, they just don't know though. Sometimes when you singing certain stuff, man, you gotta bring it from the gut.
But there's actually the part that like the verse that you guys don't hear. Let's see if I can remember it. I remember when we met in school. You were too cool for me. Always have been. I remember thinking you were mean, but you were too cool for me. Always have been. So that was
that, yo.
Hey, it's like I heard the music, okay, while you were singing that. So I'm like, I don't even know what the music sounds like. I'm hearing it.
Hey, when we gonna get us another feature, yo?
Hey, you never know.
I want to feature. Look, I want to feature.
Talk to me now.
I know.
Talk to
do a song
me.
with Garsha.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I actually got a song for us. I actually got a song that I wanted you and Nicole Marie on. I just haven't thought of all of the hook yet. So I just really gotta think on that song some more. But I really love the groove of it. Love the groove of it. It almost reminds me of Emotions by Destiny Child. That's what the song kind of
That song, yo.
Yes, it's on that tip.
I want a song with all three of y'all.
You want a song with all three of us? You want me to rap or you want me to sing?
No, I'm talking about with me
No,
and then all three of y'all too.
No.
So yeah.
No said.
So we can do all of that. We can sing, rap, all of that.
Yes, Emotions was a great song.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I think that's.
I just didn't hear what I was saying, but okay.
Oh, thank you, Coco.
Man, we hear you. You said you want to feature.
Sorry, Nick.
All three of us.
It's cool.
That's nothing.
It's cool.
But sometimes I feel like I write songs that I sing well in the studio, but then I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to sing that live because
Yeah.
in the studio, like you can do several takes, so you'll get like kind of what you want.
Yes.
But when you're live, it's like, ooh, and I know there's times where I had to like drop the key so that I could sing it. Because listen, I don't want to be up there and then just you hear like my voice go out or something like that.
Yeah.
I felt like that. I felt like that about Weather the Storm on the part Rain Down, Rain on Me. I was like, how am I gonna sing that live? Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
Like,
Yes.
Right yeah. Get background singers.
Well, guys, I appreciate all of you for tuning in. I know it's about to be 9:30 and it's a Wednesday. I know some of you have work tomorrow, so I don't want to keep people in the chat and things like that up too late either. But it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys as always. I look forward to doing it again.
Right.
Yeah.
artificial competition coming soon.
Oh yeah, if there were no sound check is needed. I've been on a show where they didn't do sound check, and we had actually had a guitar player with me, and his you couldn't hear his guitar because they didn't have a sound check. I was like,
oh my
those
God.
are things that you fix in a
That's bad
sound
for
check.
business.
Yeah, so
Hey,
sound check.
hold on with that. Before you go, when you gonna do
That's
your next
horrible.
mukbang? 'Cause I'm trying to be on one of your mukbangs.
Oh,
I
when am
wanna
I gonna do
eat.
my next mukbang? Well, I need to record some more for next week. Guys, I was so bent out of shape trying to get ready for this live because I was nervous because this is the first one that I've done like this, like show style. And so I was
It's
like,
dope.
oh my gosh. So I
It is.
didn't even have it in me to sit and do a mukbang. I was just nervous. So now that I got this done, when I do the next one, I won't be so nervous.
So
But, yeah.
so I'm gonna be the next guest on the mukbang, right?
Yeah, well, what do you want to eat? Is the question.
I'm trying to eat
No,
anything
no
but
chicken.
Anything but chicken.
Did you say chicken? You said Popeyes?
No. I said anything but chicken.
Get enough Taco Bell wings.
Oh goodness. Thank you, Sheer Magic. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, no, we could definitely do that. I would love to do a in restaurant one, but the only thing about that is a lot of them play music, and so that's the thing. Like you get copyrights. So
Right.
But yeah, we could always do one. We could always just do one
All
here.
right. Listen, let me know
I know,
when you're ready.
right? Thank you so much, Ace. Ace said no chicken.
No chicken.
Disgrace.
But no, I love seafood, so I'm always down for that too.
Chicken, get your chicken here.
You know what we can do, and I'm so scared to try it, but I'll try it if I'm gonna be on the show. Is what you call them? The things they come in a shell. What they call?
Oysters.
Oysters.
That.
Oh Lord.
That.
I've had
I
oysters. I don't like the way they feel going into my mouth. It's slimy. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me scared to try.
But I would love to see you try it. That would be that would be good content.
It'll be like Fear Factor.
I need to give y'all the 2 times spicy sauce, like all of the stuff that I need to have
I
y'all
almost
try
said something. Let me stop.
Yo, you know what? I'll do it for tag. I won't do it for nobody else.
Oh, Tifa said it's aphrodisiac, so you might want to eat those oysters.
Look, I ain't got no afro. I ain't trying.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
See,
oh my goodness.
I could do crawfish though. I could do crawfish all day, but I cannot do oysters. Like it's the for me. I don't understand.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
actually there's a seafood spot in Red Oak we can probably try. They have a deck where you can like eat outside, and so that way. Gosh, shut up.
Garsha started it. I'm just going off Garsha's reaction.
Look,
I'm sorry.
I was
Do they
like, wait,
have,
it did sound.
See, me
No,
and
that
Sheer
did-
Magic on the same page over here.
It
Thank
sounds
you.
bad.
Thank you.
I'm scared to see what the chat say.
Man.
What kind of patio is that?
Oh my
So
God.
I'm gonna say patio. They have a patio that you can eat on.
Oh, it is.
And do they
No,
cook oysters? Do they eat the oysters raw?
some people, yeah, I've tried the raw one with like they put like lemon on there and then Tabasco and then you just slurp it. It was so gross. Just the feeling of it.
Garsha, go to bed.
Huh?
Garsha, go to bed.
No, in real life. So check it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swallow my pride, and I'm gonna do it.
But no, we could definitely share magic.
I'm gonna.
We could definitely go on the patio and do that. You gotta like let us know what it is and what's a good day. We could definitely do it.
Hey, I'm down for whenever we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna eat the oyster too, Nick?
Who made that noise? Gosh, is that you?
Yeah.
Nick, you gonna eat the oyster?
Nah, I ain't no oyster.
Nah, man, we gonna have to all eat.
CJ, lies you tell.
So, hold on. So we gonna do an oyster challenge now?
Oh, y'all
I'm
gonna
with
do
it.
an oyster challenge? Great. I'll record it.
I'm with it.
I'll do it.
I'm with it. We're gonna do it on your show on the mukbang. We're gonna do it.
All right, B,
Sounds
I'll do
good.
it. You do it.
If I got a lot of hot sauce, I'm cool.
Like that. If I move, we move. Just like that.
Hot sauce.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do it. If I throw up, we're gonna make it go viral.
But just
if I throw up,
just point towards that way.
Right.
We're gonna be feeding the seagulls.
Bruh, in real life.
The four of us have a group chat, a Facebook group chat where we communicate through for various things. So it's been cool because
This is us on a daily basis.
It's never a dull
so
moment.
I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit into my world because I know sometimes it's hard to see it through just like videos like mukbangs and all that.
She hit the camera with her glasses.
She did.
I was posting everybody to back.
If you guys can subscribe to AORI, Tag for Short, Incredible Jones, Garsha Songbird, and Artificial Conversations as well. I did link or pin the link for our Artificial Conversations up there for you guys. Thank you so much for helping out, CJ and Sharice, also as well as Coco TTV. I appreciate you so much for being moderators and helping drop all of those links. I really appreciate it. To those of you in the chat, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging in there with us this evening. We'll definitely do it again. The goal is to get that Artificial Conversations channel growing as well. Of course, I'll still be doing my channel. I'm still on the road to 1K. I'm almost there. It's right around the corner, so I can't wait to get there as well. And then we'll get this channel to 1K and just keep going from there. Hopefully you guys will enjoy getting to know all of them and me as well as we kind of get this going. So you guys have any final comments before we let the good people go?
Oh, here it goes. I'm sorry.
What?
That was my Kel Mitchell at the end of Keenan and Kel. When he say, "Oh, here it goes," and he leaves.
Yes.
But I mean, I can't wait to do it again and look out for the Artificial Conversation merch coming out soon. We're gonna be doing that.
We're gonna have merch. Okay,
I'm working on it.
Yes.
Just go with it, Ari. Just go with it. We didn't know either.
Right.
He's the
Listen,
right. He's the right person.
artificial.
He's the right person to do the merch.
We gonna have shirts. We gonna have hats. We gonna have all
I need the
that.
brim. I need the brim to say artificial conversations.
I need
say
the
church.
Look, matter of fact, I know somebody
No.
that decorate fedoras too. So I'm gonna get you. We're gonna get you one of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
You know somebody that
All right,
decorate turbans?
Pigeons, what?
Huh?
Turbans, fool.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I was like, wait, what did you say?
I thought she said pigeons, but
Turbans. Turbans.
we can that can be worked on. We can get that. We can get that.
Cool.
You want to look like Nick Cannon? Okay, cool. Let's go.
Nah.
Turbans. You guys, listen, if you meet the people that you've seen in the chat, CJ and Sharice actually met in Atlanta, but you would love them because Nick, you would clown with CJ because he when it comes to those like just saying stuff that's funny that will make you laugh just off the fly and not even thinking about it, he is definitely one that does that.
See, I'm done. Let's go to Atlanta, y'all. We need to go to Atlanta one day.
Oh yeah.
Take a trip.
Road trip.
Listen, we'll have a blast.
Fly.
We'll have a blast in Atlanta for sure. No, we need to go to Baltimore. That's where they live.
We can go to both. Go both of them.
Yes. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all of you for tuning in. We're
Just
gonna
like
let you guys
people.
go. I will.
We done said bye like 10 times.
I know.
Right.
Look, it's like being at a church and then they say, we're about to let y'all go, and then somebody starts talking again, and then you just like, I'm ready to go. So I will show you guys, though, this is the site. I'm trying to get it on here. I don't want to be on there. Okay. So yeah, that's the that is the site that we have for you guys to subscribe to. So I see we now have 8 subscribers. So you know what? Listen,
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. But we'll have 9 because I haven't subscribed yet.
Oh wow.
I gotta subscribe too.
Have a good
We
night.
gotta like subscribe to the page.
Thank you, CJ and Sharice. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
I feel like everybody subscribe to us.
It's so much more fun. It's so much more fun doing this with people. Because like after a while, I enjoy doing the mukbangs and stuff, but you have to look at the camera as if it's like a person that's there with you because you're there by yourself.
Right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Deuces. Have a good one.
Yes. See people kind of slowly exiting. I put a playlist on here too, just for tonight. It's under our playlist. It had songs, but yeah.
Everybody left.
Right. Oh my God. We still talking.
I was just about to
Took my earphones off and everything. I just heard y'all talking.
No, I'm just giving everybody a chance to exit. Let me go back, and then here in a moment I will end the live.
Come on, music. Where's the skip this ad button? There it is.
Oh, and I have the volume on. I gotta turn
us up.
You know.
Hey.
You better tell them until the games ain't fun.
You still see me. Okay.
All right, now. You are right.
hands on you. I start to smash what they do. Yeah, but I play it cool. Not for the games that you play. I want to party you. I'm gone. Your touch is love. I'm gone. I'm gone. I want you know more. I'm gone. I'm gone. My love was here. Now it's gone. I'm gone. I got so long, boy. I'm gone. I should have known it sooner. 'Cause you were leaving inside.
You turn it off? What happened? Oh, what's her grooving?
Well, the
Does that mean time to go?
Right.
That's when I start cutting the power off, cutting the lights on, and say, look, it's time for y'all to go. I think we the only ones there.
So I'm sick of them Negroes.
Yeah, man. You see how they doing us? They doing us dirty.
Right. Man, did Tag leave?
What? Tag, where did you? I did too.
It's like, dang, she didn't drop off.
Oh my
There she
God.
goes.
I thought she left us on
of
her
course that
life.
would happen at the very end. I told y'all I have my phone on to standby.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Hey, Living with Dre and Michelle. You guys, Dre, he can sing and play piano. He can DJ. Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? But no, we're done with the live. We're just in here hanging out. So if you guys are still in here, that's fine too. But yeah,
No black people don't know how to leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No,
this is my
We still hanging around after the club.
We the only ones that can't
This
go
y'all
home.
see all my old
I
CD
dig
covers? Wait, I'm trying to show it. So y'all see my old CD covers?
Yes.
Oh man, you made that? You made like a collage?
Yeah, I just took a picture frame and put all my old CD covers, but that's not all of them. That's only, I still have probably a couple hundred that I haven't put in frames.
I wish I would have kept all mine.
Because I was one of those that I couldn't wait to get the physical copy of the CD because I wanted to look at who the songwriters were, and I wanted to look at who the producers were. I wanted to see like everybody that worked on the album.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I think my kids tore up all my stuff.
She say kids with a Z. I mean, she got a lot of them.
Hey, this right here, this is fire though. Like the way you had it all set up and everything, it was over there navigating. That's dope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is nice.
I'm gonna
this
end
is
the
real
broadcast
nice.
so it's not making the live much longer. But you guys all want to wave goodbye or say goodbye. Actually, let's do a little thumbnail. So you gotta smile, look directly at the camera, and then smile. So on the count of 3, or you could pose or whatever you want to do. But just know whatever you do is gonna be the cover of the video, and it's gonna be stuck there. So make the face you want to make.
So look, don't sneeze.
Right.
Okay. So on the count of 3. On the count of 3, smile. Look at the camera. Don't do that. All right.
Okay.
On the count. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Did we get it?
Are you done?
I was trying to see. No.
Are you done?
I just wanted to see how long y'all would stay there.
Are you done?
So you didn't do it.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you guys.
Oh, we did.
Still left in here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Go back and watch the replay if you missed the live. We had a good time. We'll definitely do more. And you never know. Maybe you'll be invited to be a part of the show. So we'll see you guys. Bye. I'm just gonna end the broadcast.